Hey everybody, I'm Brown. Welcome to the channel. Winter is coming and your roof could be leaking. What do? I'm here to tell you today, don't panic, because I'm going to show you how to make a quick and effective repair just using primer, cure tape, and caulking. These are the materials that I'm working with today. Let's get this fix done quickly. As you can see, the only material that I have for this job is primer, caulking, a paintbrush, and a piece of cured tape. Now usually you will clean the rubber with a cleaning solution, but imagine if you don't have one. Today we're going to do it with just the items that I showed you. We have a roller, which you don't need, and we got a hammer, just in case you got to hammer something down. We have a scrap piece of rubber that I cut a hole in just to simulate your roof and your whole situation. You can have one this size or you can have one bigger. With the few items that I have, we can patch your roof. Low VOC primer. That's to make the rubber and the roofing material tacky, so it can stick better. A scrap piece of rubber to simulate your hole in your roof. A pair of construction scissors. A 2 or 3 inch paintbrush. You might have one of these lying around the house. Some wet patch that you can find at Lowe's. All you look for is some roofing patch caulking. They go around the tape to make sure there's no bubbles or air pockets. A hammer for nailing down things. If something's sticking through your rubber, nail it down before you patch it. You don't need a roller unless you plan on doing a lot of these repairs. WD-40 to keep your tools clean, because sometimes this stuff can gunk them up. A pair of gloves if you don't have any. This makes a good hand cleaner also. Let's get started. First we can just wipe off around the rubber. Make sure it's cleaned off. This type of repair is if you're in a pinch and you don't have any cleaning solution. And a lot of times I leave mine in the truck and I'm 3 stories up. I don't use it anyway. I found the little rag and we're just going to wipe it off around the rubber there. First we're going to use some of the low VOC primer. The low VOC means that it's less chemicals, better for the environment and safer for you to use. Rubber has been wiped off. Just took a rag and wiped it off. And the temperature can show you that it's 34 degrees outside also. You want to see, you can still do this in cool temperatures too. That's a myth if someone tells you that you can't do it in cold temperatures. It's a myth. We're debunking that today. It's 34 degrees out here. Wintertime's coming. I want to get this video out for you guys. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. Paintbrush is hard, but the primer will soften them up. A lot of videos tell you to bring a heating gun. Sometimes I like to bring my blower, or we can work the primer until it dries. Work it in there really good. at that, dry already. Make sure you keep the top on your primer. I kick these over, and also they evaporate if you leave them off. You might want to hold on to your primer. Now, your tape has this silicone backing to it, so we can just lay that over top of our patch, and we can just outline where we need to go. Right here and right here is good enough. We pick it up. You don't have to worry about it sticking. They told me to say that this is a temporary fix until you can get a professional. If the weather's bad and you want to get up there and patch it real quick, because it's also hard to get a roofer sometimes in the winter months too. So you might have to take this project on yourself. So there go our piece that we cut. Normally I tell you to round it off, but this is a quick repair. You don't have much time. It fits over there. I set it there. The primer's on the outside of it. Now we take the backing off. Hold it on both ends, find the middle, and press our middle in the middle of the hole. Like that. Press it down. Roll it if you have one. If not, use your fingers. So far, this is what we have. That's our patch. Have our hole in the back. Now we begin to caulk it. Oh, I forgot to tell you, make sure this stays at room temperature in the house. Bring this out when you're ready to work on your roof. It's gonna come. It's coming. There you go. It's coming. There you go. It's coming. And if you miss something, go over it again. No biggie. If you miss something, go over it again. We're going to smooth it out with a paintbrush anyway. We're going to take our paintbrush and smooth it out anyway. So it doesn't matter. There you go. We don't care. It's just... There you go. It's winter time, baby. There you go. All right. Relieve the pressure. Now take your paintbrush. You don't have to be pretty with it. Take your paintbrush and just go over it. Make sure it's all sealed all the way around. It doesn't have to be pretty. There you go. There you go. There you go. Just seal this 34 degrees outside. Remember that. Okay, there you have it. You just repaired your rubber roof in the winter time, and you didn't use any cleaner. Tell me down in the comments if you decided to do it yourself from the example I just showed you. Leave a comment. Hey, I'm Brown. You've been great. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.